What's up, guys? I'm Brick Aramello with BrickAramello.com, and today we have 3 different microphones to test with the Osmo Pocket. Actually, I'm wrong. We have a fourth that's actually on my camera right now. I'm going to use that as well. We're going to test that with the DJI mic adapter, see which one is best in the video coming up. Before we get into the audio test, I'm going to explain why I chose each of these different microphones, okay? My first criteria is I wanted to make it small. Obviously, we have the Osmo Pocket, so we don't want anything that's too big, okay? So we want something that's really small. Obviously, this is the smallest one. This is a little bigger. Actually, these two are about the same size, just different company. And then these two are the same company. And then I have another one that's at a much bigger that I use with my DSLR. That's my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. So another criteria was to keep the microphones relatively cheap. So all 3 of these microphones are cheap in price, but they're good in quality. So I wanted to find the best bang for the buck that you could use with the Osmo Pocket. Now, my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus that's on my camera right now is obviously in a whole different price category, a whole different size category, but we can use that as like the gold standard for audio, and then we can compare it to these to see how they work. So these first 2 mics are by a company named MOVO, and this one is the VXR 3000. This mic is a lot like this other $5 mic that I bought on Amazon, but don't buy a mic like this. The reason is it won't work with the adapter. This is a USB-C, and this is a 3.5 millimeter adapter. So it has the USB-C to go into the Osmo Pocket. At the other end, you need a 3.5 millimeter adapter. So this would work, but this one's not gonna work. So I provided links to all of these in the description below, but there are a lot of knockoffs and little mics out there that are kind of cheap that aren't gonna work, so just be aware of that. And just to show you the difference so you don't make that mistake, we're gonna open them now. So I'm gonna open this up. This is the VXR 3000, all right? All right, so this is the MOVO VXR 3000 microphone. Now it comes in this nice little case. I gotta admit, this is a nice little case. Open it up, and inside, wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought, okay? Compared to the Osmo Pocket next to it, you can see the size. Next to the cheap $5 one, you can see the comparison in size. Size matters. Okay, so that's the first one. Now, looking at it closely, you can see it has these like, looks like it kind of bends and stuff like that. All right, that's it. It says left and right. The back, there's nothing really. And then of course it mounts onto the Osmo Pocket. Now, I haven't included the phone holder, everything else, but we're gonna set that up in a little bit. One thing I didn't notice was there's some cords and stuff inside, which I didn't take out. So a bunch of cords here and a dead cat, which is nice. So you can put these over on the small mic like so, all right? But for the sake of this, why don't we put on the dead cat, since we're using a dead cat for all of these, let's just keep it consistent and use a dead cat for all of them. All right, so this is the dead cat that comes with it. I think the MOVO sheds more than the BOYA. I might be mispronouncing these names, but my bad. All right, so that's how it is with the dead cat on top. All right, next up we have the MOVO VXR 10. Okay, so we'll unbox that right now. All right, and take this microphone out. This company actually looks like it's really quality, okay? I can just tell by looking at it, it doesn't look cheap. You know, everything's falling out right now. So this one comes with a little bag that you can put the microphone in, okay? You got that. Then you got your cables. You got the little ring here that you put the microphone on. That's gonna be the mic like that. Okay, this is the VXR 10 right here. Both of these Monovos feel like they're real quality, but of course the audio is the most important thing. All right, then lastly, we have the BOYA BYMM1. Where do they come up with these names? Jeez. It says a little cleaning cloth, okay. Wow, this looks almost exactly the same. This is pretty crazy. Okay, side by side, can you tell which is which? They're basically the same size. It's kind of crazy how identical they are. This is the BOYA, this is the MOVO, but side by side, they feel identical. Side by side, they're the same exact size. This is pretty nuts how similar they are, okay? So, And then of course we have the most important thing, the mic adapter. Okay, so let's just open that up. It's kind of ridiculous. I know DJI charging $39, 40 bucks for this little mic adapter. Okay, so as you can see, this is the mic adapter, USB-C at one end, and then the 3.5 millimeter hole right there at the other end. All right, so this is the PGY Tech phone holder plus with the tripod mini by PGY Tech. If you want to see a video, you can click up there and you can watch a video all about that. I'm not going to go over that right now because we got to get into the audio. So with the adapter, you basically just put it in right here, okay? Just goes in there. All right, so it goes right in there in the USB-C port. All right, so what we do is we just put that on right there on the cold shoe, okay? Plug that in right there, and then the other end goes in here. All right, this cable has 3 little lines. I've heard that you might need an adapter if it has 3 little lines. So we're gonna test it out and see if it works. All right, so this is our setup right now, okay? First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna press the record button right now. Record, 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 record. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna tap. We're gonna do a tap test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think this mic is not working. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm going to try with the other cable. The other cable actually only has 2 lines. So, all right, so you notice there's only 2 lines, 2 little black lines on the top of this other cable. So I think you need 2 lines if you don't have an adapter, which we don't have. So I'm going to try with the 2-line cable, the other cable. So it comes with a 3-line cable and a 2-line cable, each one. So each microphone has that. So we're going to try with this. So we're going to switch out the cables. Now we're going to try this cable instead. All right, so now we're going to see if it works. We're going to press record. Okay, now we were recording. Record, record, record. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're gonna tap it. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Okay, so this audio now looks like it's working. Okay, so I think, yeah, I also can see on the panel right here, I'm gonna zoom in. What's nice, I can't really hear it right now because I don't have headphones hooked up, but I can see the mic in the app, the MOVO app. I can see it going up and down. And when I tap it, I can see it move. And 1, 2, I can see it go up, the lines move. So I know the audio is working. So this is a huge tip for everyone out there, myself included. There's 2 different cords. As you can see, one has these 2 lines, the other one has 3 lines. The 3-line cord, you need an adapter. I believe it's a TRS or something like this. You need that adapter. With this one, the 2-line one, you don't need the adapter. So make sure you get the one with the 2 lines. I said before, I put links to all these microphones in the description below. And all of these microphones come with both the 3 lines and the 2 lines. So I'm glad they come with both, because if it only was 3 lines, then I would have to get the adapter, and that'd be super annoying, and this whole video would be shot. So make sure you have the 2 lines or the 3 lines with the adapter. Very, very important. So since they all basically have the same cable, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch the microphone. So I'm gonna do a test here, then I'm gonna use the other mics so you can see which one has the best audio. All right, so the MOVO VXR 3000, the MOVO VXR 3000, the MOVO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, test, test, test. Just seeing how this sounds. Bringing my arm out, now I'm bringing it closer. MOVO VXR 3000, moving my arm out. Now I'm moving it closer, seeing how that sounds. 1, 2, just talking normal, seeing how that sounds, just testing it out, all right? Check, 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 check. This is the MOVO VXR 10. All right, so this is the MOVO VXR 10. This is the MOVO VXR 10. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, microphone test, microphone test. Check, check, check. Microphone test, MOVO VXR 10. I'm gonna move the mic further away and then closer and see that as well. So MOVO VXR 10, MOVO VXR 10, MOVO VXR 10, MOVO VXR 10. MOVO VXR10, MOVO VXR10. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. All right, see how that is. Okay, so this is the BOYA, testing the BOYA right now, testing the BOYA. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. BOYA, 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 BOYA. Just a microphone test with the BOYA. The BOYA or BOYA microphone. Going in close. Now we're going in medium. Now we're going in all the way far, hand extended, and we're seeing how that sounds. All right. All right, last but not least, I have my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. And just to get you an example of how much bigger this is, here's the MOVO VXR 3000 next to it. Here's the other dead cat next to it. As you can see, it's just much, much bigger. This one is a really professional shotgun mic. This is what I use for all my YouTube videos. We're gonna see how this works out. Now, this one is much more expensive. This is around, with the dead cat, I think it's like $320, whereas these other guys are in the $20 to $40 or $20 to $50 range. So this is obviously bigger, much more expensive, and we're gonna see how that sounds. And also, if you notice, the audio on my camera sounds a lot worse right now because I'm using internal audio. So this one comes with its own cable, so we can undo that. And we just plug it in there. And this one has the 2 lines, so it should be fine. But there we are. And now we're going to start testing. Test, test, test. Turn it on. Okay, there we go. Test, test, test. All right, now we have, this thing is much bigger. It's really in my face right now. All right, so I'm going to move it over here. And we're testing with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on the Osmo Pocket. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on the Osmo Pocket. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. We're seeing how it sounds. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus with the Osmo Pocket. Which one is the best? Okay. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, test, test, test. We're going very far as our hand can go. Now we're going to bring it in closer. We're going in closer, and then we're going to bring it back out, and we're going to see how that sounds compared to the other audio. All right, guys, now I'm going to do a final test between the 2 best, what I perceive as the 2 best. The MOVO VXR10, that seemed to be the best out of all of them. And then I'm also going to try the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, because this should be the best. I know it didn't really sound that great, so I want to do one more test with it again. And it has some features on the back. You can amplify it a little bit. I'm going to try to do that to see which is really the best. All right, this is the VXR10, the MOVO VXR10. And we're going to tap just to make sure. We did the tap test. Now the MOVO VXR10. MOVO VXR10, really close, like only a couple inches away. MOVO VXR10. MOVO VXR10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 1 2 3 4 5 6. Testing, testing. See how this sounds. We're going to move it all the way far away from us. See how that is. Now we're going to move it all the way close to see how that is. And we're going to move it about mid-range right here. This is good vlogging range. And then all the way out, this could be vlogging range as well, to do a vlog, you know, really far away from my face, to see how that sounds. All right, we're just tapping, making sure it's working, okay? This is without the plus 20. So this is just normal Rode VideoMic Pro. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, sorry, Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. And this is just normal without the 20 plus 20 dB. So this is just normal. We're just testing it just to see how this audio sounds and how that compares to the MOVO VXR10. All right, and we're seeing testing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. All right. All right, this is the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. On the back of the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, there's the amplification where you can put it up all the way up to plus 20. And also on the side, you can amp it up right here. So now we're gonna see how it is. We're gonna move it away from us. Now we're moving it close. we're moving away from us. This is the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, and it is now at plus 20 dB. So plus 20 dB, this should make everything much, much louder. We're gonna see if that has any effect and really makes it that much better, all right? Rode VideoMic Pro Plus with plus 20 dB. 1, 2, testing, testing, testing. Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, moving it closer, all right? So we're gonna see how that is. Now it's far away from me, and we'll see how it sounds. I'm going all the way up. We got plus 20 dB and the amplification up to 150. We're gonna see if that helps out. So we're testing Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. This is fully juiced. This should sound really loud. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just talking normal, but this should sound really loud because we amped up everything. Plus 20 dB and up to 150, whatever that means. I guess it just means it's louder. So we're gonna see how that sounds. Hopefully that will make it much louder, and we're gonna compare that to the MOVO RX10, all right? And that's it. All right, guys, I know that was a lot, but I wanted to make it really good for you. I also did a lot more testing off camera. I didn't want to make this video like an hour long, so I did a whole bunch of testing, tried different cables, different settings, just to try to make sure everything was right. And pretty much these are my final thoughts. So we're gonna start with the one that I don't recommend, and then we're gonna build up to what I recommend. Unfortunately, the BOYA was a big letdown, all right? It wasn't that bad sounding, but it was just so low. I couldn't get it to go up any higher. I raised the levels, and it still was not usable. So to me, the BOYA, I don't recommend it, and this costs $40. Now the MOVO VXR3000 is the most affordable, and this one did pretty well. It actually did pretty well for its size. It did a lot better than I thought. It sounded a little tinny to me, maybe a little echoey, but for $25, it's pretty good. It's definitely usable, not a bad mic, but for an extra $15 and just a tad bit bigger, it's not that much bigger, I would just go for the MOVO VXR10. The MOVO VXR10 was probably the best just right off the bat. It just sounded really good. I didn't have to adjust the audio levels that much, and it just had a really good quality sound and was very similar to the VideoMic Pro Plus. The VideoMic Pro Plus is on my camera right now, so I'm not gonna take it off, but considering this is only $40, and that one is $320 with the dead cat, it's just a no-brainer. To me, the MOVO VXR10 is not only a lot of bang for your buck, but you can use this professionally. To me, it sounded really, really good, and I had trouble hearing the difference between this and the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. And out of the bat, I actually think this was better. With the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, I had to raise the audio level significantly just to get it at the same level as this guy right out of the bat. And then I had to put the plus 20 dB on the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus to make it as good, maybe a little better than this, but they're almost about the same even with that. So the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, I would recommend if you are a professional, you have some extra money to spend, and you're also using it for your professional film camera, etc. I actually think you could use the MOVO VXR10 both on your DSLR and with the Osmo Pocket. I'm shocked at how good this guy is. But I was also shocked that one that looked exactly like it did not perform nearly as well, the BOYA one. So get the MOVO VXR10. This is my recommendation, $40. It's a tremendous mic. And one more thing, the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus comes with the little cord with 2 lines, but the others come with 2 cords. Just remember, if you don't have the adapter, you need to get the cable with just 2 lines on it. Because if it has more than those 2 lines, if it has 3 lines, 3 black lines there, that means you're gonna have to get an adapter. And that can be super annoying. You might not think it works. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press that like button. I put links in the description below for all of these microphones, as well as a link over there for all of my gear. I make 3 videos every week with videos like this in order to help you become a better content creator. So please subscribe and press that bell notification. And before I go, guys, remember, siempre pa'lante, nunca para atrás.